Okay, so working our way through the beginning part of the game, of course. Just got our mobile base. So with this rugged all-terrain vehicle, you'll be able to take the fight out onto the road, striking the enemy where they won't expect it. You're fitting your mechs in the field and sheltering your crew. It will be crucial to your campaign. So click this button to begin exploring the mobile base. Okay, this is the mobile base unit screen. Here you can inspect every mech in your roster. Click this button to edit the selected unit. You can also double-click a unit in the list to do the same. Editing. This is the editing screen. You can inspect and swap out individual parts equipped by a unit. AR2 Burst. You picked up a new weapon in the last fight. Click to the primary weapon slot to review options. This is the currently equipped weapon. Mech equipment is complex and characterized by many different stats, so it is normal to take your time here. You can hover over different stats in this window to see their detailed explanations. Once you select a potential replacement, comparisons will be displayed to help you make an informed decision. Hey Taco, welcome back. Happy Thursday. These are the parts in your inventory compatible with the current socket. As you acquire more, you can take advantage of the filter and sort options above to refine the list. Hover over a weapon to see the comparison. Some picks might have trade-offs, while others could be a direct upgrade. One of the most straightforward ways to pick parts is checking their level. Increasing the equipment level lets the mech face stronger enemies, as damage and health is scaled with the level. Equip a new weapon by double-clicking or long pressing it in the list. So an AR1 and AR2 burst. So shotgun, assault rifle. So the main difference between these is that one's a little bit of range. Cooldown, it's faster. Damage. So this one, again, slower. This one is just better, it looks like. Oh, and it's doing different stuff. So this one does more pilot damage. I did, Taco. Didn't you see my response on Discord? This one does more structure damage. So this has a better chance to do pilot damage. This one has saw it now. There you go. So this one's better for killing robots. Oh, that's control. No, it's doing the AR one. So what's this actually comparing it to? Note that some how the stats and average level of every unit have increased. Consider the unit's overall performance when refitting. A weapon's power might have trade-offs in weight and speed. Oh, sorry, weight is a thing in this too, I remember. And Taco, thank you very much for the 200 consecutive streams watched. Congratulations. And thank you. You can also customize the paint schemes of your mech by entering the livery screen here. Once you're done exploring unit customization, click here to return to the base. From here you can return to the overworld. But I'm not ready yet. Updates, game save, stuff. So this is his primary. That's his, the AR1 is his currently equipped. And so that one's there. So these two are the same gun. Okay. So we're fine there. We paint them? We'll paint them. Gotta paint them. Full body. the colors. So many choices. Sure, I'm liking these though. Color should we go for? Or orange? We'd like them to stand out a little bit during combat so they're easier to see. So the orange might work. Not fond of the gray though. We want yellow. That's very orange. Too bad. So you can't do the weapons and stuff individual. Whole body, get everything done that way. Can you change the colors in the actual pattern though? Because I like that orange, but I'm, like I said, not too terribly fond of the gray. And that's just flipped, so. Okay. I'm just wondering why you only have 2 pages of colors. I have the UI scaling on 115, easier to read all the stuff options display. While I have 2 pages, there are only 2 pages though. Read what stuff though? There's nothing to read, it's just colors. You have 3 pages, but what's the advantage of having 3 pages? You have to go through 1 extra page than I do. So what exactly is the advantage there? Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call I had to take, so. I looked at colors, but how come it didn't remember the one did I not click on the right one? I thought I clicked on the right one. Shit, which one was it now? I think it was this one, right? Yeah, I think it was the orange one with the gray. So full body. Then look at different views or different angles. Our other friend. Okay, so again, we're going with colors that are hopefully allow us to see them a little bit, distinguish between other enemies and stuff a little bit easier. Again, not too terribly fond of the gray, but yeah. Now the question is, there's no way to do that. So roll. Your role is to shoot stuff. I would say that would be more of a sniper, and that would be a shotgun. We'll say this one. This one. We'll call it that. Just assault for now. You. And a protector. You're fine the way you are. Get same colors. Everybody's the same color. Far too dainty for a longbow. I agree. Welcome back, Avram. Okay. Protector works. It's got a shield. The question is, do I want him to have a shotgun? So the advantage of a stuff. So dramatic. Okay. So you have spots for one more mech, right? That's how it goes, if I remember right. So inventory, pilots, base, codex, so inventory. Oh, the parts. So our body parts. It's so how do we actually edit the mechs themselves other than colors? Your role is to be, you know, shieldy. So I missed the part where we're supposed to be able to edit the parts. Because this edit is just colors and the name and stuff. Where do we actually edit the parts? Double click. That's not helping. Base, prominence. Yellow mech symbol to switch from colors to items. Yellow mech symbol. There we go. Thank you. I missed that part. Okay, so for you, the shotgun. Oh, this is an upgraded shotgun anyway. Keep the shotgun. That, legs and parts. Torso. So we do have a medium torso. So what's the difference between the torsos here? So integrity, that one's a little bit stronger. Heat dissipation, same. Overheat threshold, same. Overheat buffer, the same. Power is the same. Barrier regeneration, the same. And mass is the same. So integrity. Who do you want to have better integrity? You or the tanky guy? Let's go tanky guy. Now we have part 2. Good legs. We do have level 2 legs. So level 2 legs are better integrity. And that's it. Upgrade him too? Sure. And we don't have any more arms, firewall, and stuff like that. Okay, so you're fine there. And you upgraded your rifle, everything else is base. You're set. Okay. See, the funny part is, looking at this, seeing the little paint symbol here, that would have clicked in. I would have seen that and go, that's the paint. This, I don't make a connection for editing, you know, the mech. Not criticizing, but I see that symbol and it doesn't make, there's no connection in my brain. But I see that and I go, yeah, it's a paint the mech. That's obvious, but, you know, not a big deal. Okay, so there's that. Next is, what's the Codex? Crawler. Stuff. Our pilots. Records of pilot killed in action will be preserved here. Fun. So Sierra and Kilo, engineer and defender. So this is the new stuff. Part destroyed. So it's just combat log, basically, is what that is. Points. So it's an engineer actually made. Combat ready, health, fatigue, you, same. Defender. Customize. See, oh, you can change your attitudes. Rash, calm, sly, combative, daring, cautious, brash. So not a big choices there, but that'll work. Call sign. So we can, anybody feeling brave, we can change call signs to people in chat. All you need to do is click on the little, go to the bottom of your chat window, see a little squirrel with the numbers next to it. Click on that and then choose name generator, and we can name one of these guys after you if you're interested, of course. If not, they will stay the way they are. Maybe you might get Bob, but that's about it. So defender. So what's the point of her being trusted squad leader, one of the original members of the F3F? Stuff. And of course, someone with your name again. Yes, it's been a while. So which one do you want to be ranked? Sierra. He's the... I guess we picked the pilots to go on the mechs when we get started, I think. Oh, and Leo wants to be one too. Okay, so ring first. We only have room for 2 people, so we'll put Meerkat in the list. We have Sierra and Kilo, huh? You'll go with Kilo. Okay, Kilo it is. Attitude is sly. Her appearances, I don't think we really need to go through that stuff. go with the guy with 15 more hit points as well. Smart. So you think. So you think. So I guess now the question is, Leo's, do we use... I guess we should do this. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so that works. And Mirkabi is next on the list. When we get another pilot, of course. Get murdered first. You'd think you're going to get murdered first, but you never know. So now I'm just curious what the engineer is supposed to be versus the defender. I wonder what that stuff is actually going to mean. Because double clicking on them doesn't really tell us anything. Because we can't change. It's just appearances. A lot of choices there for changing appearances, but don't really want to dive into that. How much did they charge since I played this? I wonder. I love this game. Last I played it was in beta. It's the physics that you want in a mech game that hardly anyone else does. The physics you want in a mech game, what, running into stuff and you get knocked over? It's good stuff. Guess there's nothing there. So again, still curious what the engineer and defender mean. And our base we can't see yet. So units, inventory, Codex, province. Okay, as the crawler system hum to life, you immediately notice a blip on the scanner as it's a distress call sent from a civilian radio on 3F frequencies. The Cascade forces have begun to move into a local village, no doubt in response to your attack on the outpost. There's no time to waste. Dum dum dum. They reveal the skills after the next mission? Of course they do. New waypoint. Village. Okay, so there's a little tanky thing. So neighbors, occupation forces have begun to move into a nearby village. Eliminate them before they have a chance to rally. So, there. Or is it there? Oh, wait a minute, so what's this? Should we go exploring first? Let's go see what this is. Because, you know, question marks. What could possibly go wrong? Spacebar pauses. Oh, the stars. Now I remember the stars. Okay, you come across a massive concrete tunnel disappearing into the hillside, likely another entrance to the mining complex. The driver, visibly relieved, jumps out of their seat and rushes downstairs to check the suspension. The old metal beast has been surprisingly cooperative so far, but after years in storage, there is no shortage of things for our engineers to check. Should we check out the mine? Ask one of your pilots. Considering our proximity to Langset, there might still be some equipment inside. Search, of course. Some old equipment has been stashed in the entrance to the tunnel, but your squad reports that they found a small storage area off to the side. You look out the window to see your crew dragging a large crate through the grass. Reward container. Ooh, different legs for the Nox. Whatever that is. So, if memory serves, these different body parts for mechs have different characteristics to them. It basically affect the role of the mech. Some mechs are lighter, more mobile. Some are heavier, more durable. That kind of thing. And there's more. First joint, is it? Sort of, kinda. Welcome back, Rio. It's not really. Nah, it's not a reverse joint. It's just a different looking leg. Somebody with that have ankle issues. Okay, neighbors, so still doing that. So how do we save? Is there a thing to save? Save. Okay. Anyway, we're headed over here. Chicken legs? Chicken legs, I guess. Well, that would be a bird walker, and I don't know if that's technically a bird walker. Crawler stops at the outskirts of the village. A briefing table in front of you lights up with enemy signatures and topographic scans. We can't go in there guns blazing as usual, a pilot says to another. This isn't a base or a battlefield. These are people's homes. And suit up, make battle preparations with your squad. Mobile base can scan the site in advance, revealing valuable intel. Customizing your squad depending on the mission and local terrain can be a key to victory. Is this new? I'm trying to remember if this was a thing before. You can review mission details, environmental warnings, enemy numbers, and other intel before proceeding to your squad. Holotable lets you preview the terrain, unit possessions, and key locations. Second page of the briefing lets you see how many units can be deployed and decide which mechs and pilots to send out. Check the tooltip on units and pilots on the left to read their state. You might have a unit with a weapon that doesn't match its pilot specialization, an injured pilot, or another issue that can be addressed before deploying. Once you're happy, deploy. I don't remember. That seemed a little different-ish. Starting combat. No return. Well, that's okay. It's only 2 people. It's only 2 people. And mechs. It'll be fine. Okay. Fight. This mission calls for careful work. We need to eliminate the enemy, but we can't leave this district in ruins. Lure the enemy away from the buildings. Oh, sure. Not every fight takes place in the field or at a military installation from time to time. You will need to deal with enemies in civilian areas. Avoid using civilian buildings as cover to protect them from damage. Leaving a city in ruins can complicate your campaign, reducing rewards, worsening your relationship with the resistance forces, or outright failing the mission. Hey, we have incoming allies. Ferland Freedom Forces are approaching our location after receiving our call to help. So 2 turns, apparently. When fighting in cities, some enemies might hold fire until they get line of sight. However, it's best not to count on their trigger discipline. The enemies will fire if they catch a glimpse of your unit, even if there's a civilian building behind it. Okay. Do they know we're here? So I count 2 tanks and a mech. Those guys. It's right down here. So he's moving that way, they're moving that way. You just want to run like it, or run along the hill and come and smash him. We're not going to catch him because he's getting so far away, but should come this way. Go surprise. Okay, so right there. Shoot him. There. Not enough time to shoot him twice. Don't shoot the building, so start shooting there. Don't shoot the building. So we're not going to be able to shoot the other gun. That's okay. There's not enough time. That's fine.
Tubby, did you hear that?
What?
There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
Wow, I don't even know where that came from. But anyway, Mr. Tank. Okay, so what we can do this, and then next round he'll run off that way, and this Mr. Tank guy will go that way. Can't do any shooting, so yeah, he'll follow up that way. Play Mr. Tanking role. I'm just happy that body contact is most definitely a thing in this game. It is. If something's extremely close, I want to be able to just smack them. Yeah, the funny thing is you can smack your friends too if you're not careful. Friendly fire is a thing in this game. Even friendly hip checks. So, yeah, we're good. Could have shot him right there, I guess. Oh well. Reinforcements approaching the landing zone and the landing 5 seconds away. Glad to join the fight, Commander. Okay, so Mr. Friendly, that would be you. Oh, he's coming right for us, huh? But we'll be moving before then. So they're not moving. There, and then another one going down. If he's not going to move, I will oblige him. But sneaky, so we're going to drop this right about. Now we're going to be right on top of it there. Shoot him first. So shooting, that's going to step on him. And from there, we'll switch over to main weapon and start shooting at that guy. Stopping that one. Stuff, and then... Perfect. Sort of. Okay, so that's you. And then Mr. Shield. So he's coming right for us. Right into him, or we can just stay right there. He's coming right to us, so we'll get out of the way because we won't be stupid. Start shooting there, so we're going to put our shield up. Stop shooting there. Okay, so shield. Stand there. Shield is. Shield up a little bit earlier, just in case. So shield is up. He starts shooting, shooting, blocking, and then shoot him. The shotgun thing to the face. Oh, and he's still gonna run into a sword. Probably want to move out of the way. There. Still shooting at us. Deal, and then no contact. Okay. Friendly fire isn't. Friendly fire is the best fire. And welcome to stream, Coviers. And they're friendly. Dead tank. Good tank. Good tanks. Okay, we're good. So it's just him that's left. once we get to that point. If he's still alive, which he probably will be. So shooting, and break out the pistol just because we can. Bang, 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 bang. He'll be fine. We're going to move you off to the side just a little bit because we don't want to take any friendly fire, because that would be not friendly. So is he shooting? Sure looks like he is. So shield goes up right from the start. So now he's shooting and our shield's up. Shield is up there. He's looking at us. His gun is up. No problem. Shoot him back. Yeah, he's not going to survive that. For melee, there's a long sword, there's a short sword, a combat knife, and an axe. Yeah, the items are kind of neat. Didn't make it. So our friendly, don't they usually that are in the past? Didn't we control our friendlies? I thought. I mean, not a big deal, but that range, a lot of buckshot is missing. Replay. Oh, he launched a missile. There's no buckshot. Well, I guess there was. One-third. Or sorry, 2/3 missed. But I guess you have to be really close. Control friends shouldn't have been a thing. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. It's over-penetration. Come to think of it, there's an over-penetration mechanic in this game. There is. There is. 15 seconds for that whole fight. Took me a half hour, I think. Well, no, it wasn't a half hour. That fight wasn't that long. So, no problem. Fatigue. Survive mission unscathed. Piloting mech assault intact. So, Leo. It's pilot 1 of 2 squad performance. So, what are we seeing here? Oh, just because he's got fatigue. She's got probably fatigue too. Because survive the mission unscathed. Yep. Okay. It's just that their fatigue's going up. So stuff. Camp supplies. So Nox units. So legs.
Hey, bag of water. It is time to take a
light
break.
legs, medium legs.
Go stretch your legs.
There's our missile launcher there.
This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats.
Your shield.
If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
So this is the thing we blew up? No. Oh, this is the level 2 stuff. We've got 55 budget on salvage, and these are 15 each. So we had legs, so we needed 2 arms, I believe. Do I want another torso, or do I want the parts, or scrap? We'll have another opportunity for another torso, probably not too far away. We can just take it all. Can we? Cannot take it all. We can always scrap this stuff later if I remember right? We can scrap parts once we have them in our inventory. I think I remember doing that. So we'll do this. Starting salvage. Would you like to proceed with salvaging the selected items? Yes, please. When your pilots leaps down from their mech, raising cheers from the rest of the crew. Everyone in high spirits, but you can see they need to rest. The med bay and the repair systems are finally up and running. It is time for a short stop. Rest and recovery. Taking care of your squad is your key responsibility as a commander. With the mobile base and supplies at your disposal, you can finally attend to injuries, let your pilots rest, and repair the mechs. This is the overview corner. It gives you an at-a-glance summary of the units and pilots at your disposal, along with important options. Let's take a break and come back and do this. So, because it's going to be a little bit more time-intensive, I think. So anyway, need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go talk to Mrs. Gimpy and Rocket. Be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.